Indiana Hunter is brought to you by Native Crossbows, Black Horse Custom Rods, Whisker Wear Apparel, TM Game Calls. Welcome to our first fishing show of 2015. For this trip, we headed to Monticello, Indiana to Lake Freeman. We wanted to get out and try to do a little catfishing. You know, the weather had been cold, we'd had a lot of ice. Just a couple weeks before this, we were on a lake fishing 18 inches of ice. But the sun was shining, the high was supposed to be 50 degrees, so we decided to head over there and try to get out on the water. Our plan was to get out on the main lake and fish some deep holes that we knew had some structure. But as soon as we got out on the open lake, we found out there was a lot of ice. We actually had to break through a lot of ice just to get to these holes we wanted to fish. About halfway down the lake, we had found a spot that was deep and had some structure. But farther down the lake, we weren't even able to go. There was 3 or 4 inches of solid ice still all the way across the lake. So we thought, well, we found this spot, we marked a few fish, and we gave it a try. Get it? Yeah.
That is a whopper. That's not the fish we're hoping to catch. Little channel, shad guts. We're fishing 40-degree water. There's still ice on a lot of the lake. We busted a lot of ice coming in, so hopefully they get bigger than this.
The first spot we fished was about 24 foot. We were actually casting from about 16 foot all the way to 27 foot. We didn't have a lot of luck there, so we decided to run up the river and give that a shot.
Out there. Nice little channel cat. Another little channel. That one's a little bigger than the first fish we caught. Another one on shad guts. We actually found some shad that had just been frozen and they were pretty fresh. And we tried midsections, we tried heads. We haven't been able to catch anything. We pulled out a year-old jar of shad guts and fish are hitting them. They're not great big, but what's the date today? It's March 14th. It's only 50 degrees out. The ice is just coming off, so we're out fishing. That's all that matters. When this ice comes up, we'll say, but more little channels, we'll keep after it. We're hoping we can find some big ones, but oh well, we'll keep catching fish. That one's pissed off. The only thing we can seem to get him to hit right now. Another channel cat. Same thing. Shad guts, little circle hook. Just let them hook themselves up. See if we can catch some more. We might as well keep catching them now. Shad gut strike again. This might be small fish of the day. Look at this. How did that fish get that kale hook in its mouth? Another one on shad guts. We've thrown some bluegill cuts. We actually kept some bluegill heads and some midsections from bluegill we caught ice fishing this year. Couldn't get a bite on those. We found some fresh shad like I talked before. Couldn't get a bite on those. Year-old shad guts, the only thing they're hitting on. I mean, they're nothing big, but we're catching fish.
Yeah.
That's another little channel cat. Could be big fish of the day. Feels like he might go 12 or 13 inches. Oh, I don't think he is. He just had a lot of fight in him. Shad guts again. That's all they'll hit today. We've got other poles out with other things, and that's it. And maybe we're doing something wrong. Maybe we ought to be trying some different water, using those bigger baits. As we can't get away from these little ones, but we're staying here. We just keep catching them, so we're not going to give up on this for a while. Oh. Oh. One's actually got a little fight in him. They just came off. Felt like best fish of the day and it came off. Just another fish story. Still got bait, throw it right back out. We're on. Oh, he came off halfway to the boat. That is 2 in a row I've lost halfway to the boat. Not sure how I'm losing them. These fish are so big they keep swallowing it. There he's hooked. If I get this one to the boat, I think we actually do have the biggest fish of the day. Probably our biggest channel cat today. Belly on him. He's probably been eating these dead shad floating around, but look at the belly on that fish. Rock hard, I'll bet he's full of shad, but there's another good keeper fish if you're eating them. That's about the best size channel cat you can take home to eat. See if we can catch some more.
I've sat here all day watching Heath catch fish, and I've missed every one I've had strike. I think I got record fish of the day here. Oh, and he comes off at the boat. What are you going to do with that?
a little channel cat coming up on Shad Guts. Got 2 and 3 poles bouncing at a time now. Quite comical. My pole to the left of me, I believe, hooked up right now too. I thought it was hooked up. It looked like it came off. Catching these little channel cats isn't something we came out here targeting, but it's a lot of fun. And you know, if you want to take kids fishing, a beautiful day like today, you know, just put a jacket on. Kids could have a lot of fun catching these little channel cats. Let's see if I can get the one in on this other pole. He's got a little more fight in him. Finally getting into some decent fish, nothing big, but a lot better than the 10 inchers been catching. Oh, when I wrapped it all up in another line. If I can grab him, I got him wrapped all up in this line. That's big fish of the day. Another one that's got a belly on him. Circle hook out of him, but another one on Shad Guts. I'd say that's probably big fish of the day, and just like the other one we caught that was a little bit bigger, their bellies are just plumb full, and it's got to be they're eating on these dead shad after the winter kill. So we'll get them back in the water and see if they keep getting bigger. Another one on. Feels like a really small one again. And it is. It's a really small one. We're even using little circle hooks. I still can't believe these fish are getting it in their mouth. Get this Shad Guts out of the way. But look at the hook this little fish is getting in its mouth. We're sitting here and you can't go 10 minutes without getting a bite. Our poles just keep bending over and bouncing. You just wait till they hook up. But I wish we'd brought some kids out and fish with us. They'd have had a blast with this. Little kids don't get to fish very often. I mean, we're having fun doing it too. So get this little guy back in the water. Let him grow up. At the end of the day, it was a success. We got out on the water, the sun was shining, it was a gorgeous day, and we caught some fish. Now, something I wanted to tell you was, you know, we always say we're dedicated to showing the real outdoors, and this is exactly what we're doing with this video. We got out there, we caught fish, they were all small fish. I'd even call them tiny fish. But we're just having a good time, and we want to show you that. You know, there's a lot of fishing shows that we'll go out and film for 4 or 5 days just to make one episode. And that's not what we do. Nothing against what the real fishing shows on TV do, but we're just trying to show you what's really going on, real guys fishing, and that's why we're proud of what we do. We have a lot of fun doing it. And if we go fishing for 8 hours and we only catch 2 fish, you're going to see that. I mean, we've got some tournament videos where we only caught 1 little channel cat. That's just who we are. We enjoy doing this. So everybody that follow us, everybody who subscribes to the YouTube channel and watches our videos, thank you very much. We have a lot more coming this year, and it's going to be a lot of fun.